What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to the channel if you're new. And in this video what I wanted to do is go over 3 coins. There's more coins that fit this description. But 3 coins that I would actually say are still safe or at least solid investments for the year 2025. The market right now, to make it an understatement, is a little bit uncertain. A lot of people are calling for the end of the bull market, or that the bull market has already ended. Other people are saying, no, we're not going to get any more bull or bear markets. It's just the market, and sometimes it's bullish, sometimes it's bearish. And other people are saying that we still have one more leg up. Now, regardless of all those circumstances, I wanted to give you 3 projects that I think can still do well regardless. All right, so whether this is the start of a bear market, whether we will still get a move up, these coins will perform very well. Or if the market has completely changed, all right, because the markets are uncertain right now, and these are 3 projects. Look, in terms of the price, in terms of the short term, times are volatile, right? And especially right now, it depends on when you're watching this video, but especially with the trade war and all the uncertainty about what's going to happen with that, and just in general, we've had a very, very volatile period of time in crypto as well in January, but also in November and the start of December. So short term, it's going to be hard, right? And also with these coins, entries do matter, right? You cannot just buy the top and expect it to do well. But these coins, I think, can do well and are still great investments if you DCA over the next period of time, right? So that could be what you want, could be every week, could be every month, whatever. But basically these 3 coins I still think have some sort of a catalyst and have some sort of a reason why they will be bought up. First project is a favorite among my community, XRP. All right, in my daily updates, I'm usually, I'm realistic about XRP. Sometimes I'm bullish, sometimes I'm bearish, depending on what the circumstances are. But I think in general, when we're talking about crypto projects that have a solid community that actually is not eager to sell and is eager to buy back or buy more, it's the XRP community. All right, and then outside of that, I think XRP or I think Ripple is one of the best projects, first of all, positioned to get some sort of benefits, whatever they may be, in this new US administration. And then outside of that, I think Ripple is also one of the main projects that has a massive catalyst. All right, and that massive catalyst is basically 2 things. First of all, the resolvement finally of their SEC case. That would be amazing. I think that's coming at some point of time in 2025, and the price will do good then. And then outside of that, I also do think that opens up new possibilities about an XRP ETF. All right, and I think that's massively bullish as well. These ETFs are usually seen in the whole category of, being ETFs in the US. And given the support that XRP or Ripple has in the US, I think an XRP not only is possible after the SEC case is over with this current administration, but I also do think it can do very well. So those 2 reasons, outside of the things I've already told you, I think make XRP a coin that can still do very well. Now, in terms of the daily, like I said, you still have to time your buys correctly, right? I mean, $2, 1.75. Maybe, in the worst case scenario, we drop down to 1.1. Those would be areas I would be wanting to buy. But DCAing is definitely the strategy I'm going at personally for these coins. Here you can see some recent news. There's no recent news to really report on regarding the SEC Ripple case, but in general, it's coming. Now, second of all, and this is slightly because of what I've seen in the last couple of days and last couple of months, because this coin has been relatively strong as well, but also partially because of what I've seen from this, which is an article written by James Safeheart, who is from Bloomberg, so that's a good source, about ETF odds. All right, and one of the coins that has the highest likelihood to actually get an ETF is Litecoin. All right, so the second coin we'll be talking about is Litecoin. Now, when I'm making this video, I'm thinking about something else which might be interesting. I'm actually not sure when this is coming. All right, now the Litecoin halving still takes until 2027. So that's not coming soon. But in general, I think Litecoin is one of the coins that is actually still a relatively safe buy. Now, first of all, I think that's the case because of what we see from the technicals. All right, technically, Litecoin is one of the only cryptos that has actually been able to hold its support throughout all the volatility and all the momentum, all the bearish pressure we've had since the start of December, which was quite a lot. And there's not a lot of altcoins that can say that they're at the same price levels right now as they were the 3rd of December. But outside of that, I personally also do think, first of all, that the odds of approval in 2025, I agree completely with these guys that the odds to have a Litecoin ETF are quite high. And I also do think that the Litecoin ETF can do well. And that's for two reasons. I mean, first of all, I think in terms of marketing, Litecoin is very similar to Bitcoin, right? It has a lower market cap, it has decent volume as well. So it's very easy to be sold to investors that are buying the Bitcoin ETF right now. Just buy some Litecoin as well. And then outside of that, we also already have some sort of proof of concept that something like this could be bought, in the sense that Grayscale already has a private trust about Litecoin, which at this point of time has about $245 million in assets under management. Outside of that, I also do think, if we look that up real quick, or what we know is that the volume for Litecoin is also not bad. Volume right now over the last 24 hours is $1 billion. Making it attractive as well to actually create this ETF, outside of it being logical, since Litecoin is basically Bitcoin, technologically wise, and therefore it's very likely to be approved. So Litecoin definitely, look, the price is very high right now. That's why I'm telling you, DCAing is better, right? I mean, you prefer to buy around $100, and if the market turns very bearish, you prefer to buy around $75 as well. But both short-term and long-term, I do think this looks strong, and I do think this can be a great investment for 2025. My opinion, but still. Last project is Hyperliquid. All right, I've talked about Hyperliquid quite a bit. Not a lot of people on YouTube are interested in it and are buying it. Personally, I've also sold most of my hype back, which is the token of Hyperliquid. But first of all, I mean, take a look at this. Again, since the start of January, but if you take a look at like the entire price since the launch, first of all, this chart is massively bullish. All right, we had a massive rally, some sort of a blow off top, but since then, since the 9th of January, which, as most of you know, we've seen a lot of bearish momentum since then as well, price has been consolidating. And that has multiple reasons. I mean, first of all, or at least the biggest reason is that this is just a solid project. All right, it's a solid project. The holders and the buyers of this project actually do believe in this project as well. And one of the key reasons for that is that Hyperliquid, if you don't know it, it's mainly a perpetual futures exchange, and they have some amazing numbers. All right, so here you can see they've pushed almost $850 billion in total volume in the period since September of 2023. They have over 350,000 users. And in general, it's just being used a lot. So what that means is that, well, the project is providing actual utility. And more updates are coming in 2025 that can actually push the price up. But outside of that, that also means that they're making a lot of money. The revenue right now annualized is $670 million, which means that if you're buying hype, you're buying into a real business. And the best news yet is that they're using a lot of that money to buy back hype. All right, so that's just another reason that the price of this coin can actually go up much more. Like I said, outside of that, they also have much more updates coming later, because outside of being a perpetual futures exchange, they also have their own network, as you can see right here, which has over $670 million locked on it, which places it in the, as you can see right here. Oh, you cannot see it. It's actually, no, you cannot see it right here. Well, it's one of the biggest networks out there. So those are the three projects. I would say that if you DCA into them, they still have plenty of reasons to actually see increases in price, and there's plenty of reasons why other people would buy the tokens, which is in the end the only way you can actually make a profit on crypto. It's PvP after all. It's a zero-sum game. So yeah, hopefully that helps. I will personally be accumulating these assets over the next couple of months. I still have to make some plans about that. But yeah, I'll leave links to these projects down in the description. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.